Uh, Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Happy Friday also. Welcome on, Ilianos, Moonbear, Pseudowolf, Soyriel, Paul, my mod. Glad to have you all, you sweet beans. Also, welcome on in, Subi. Glad to have you too. Happy Friday. We are just gonna vibe and do art tonight, largely as a result of the fact that I am very tired. It's been a bit of a busy week, so lurk for now. Be right back. Oh, all good. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping the lurk. Go take care of yourself. Welcome on, King Deadwolf. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Also, Kasayupa, glad to have you here. Glad to have you two here. All right, let me go ahead and move over to the gameplay and get the song request going. Also, unmute myself in the Discord. Hey, you there? Excellent. Now I just got to get the music going. Um, we're starting off immediately with Buddy Holly. I don't like what? Who did the throne thing? Stubborn, welcome on the King. Glad to have you. I guess I have to check throne real quick so I can thank them. Uh, what is the throne? A throne is a it's basically a thing that lets people like fun stuff. Like I can put gifts on there, and then eventually with like people funding it, I'll be able to receive stuff like, oh, here's the button. Sorry, real. Think of the $21 over. Let's see, what was it for? Gift. Thank you. Oh, it was for the yoga mat. Excellent. I'm gonna need that if I ever want to do like a Beat Saber or VR chat stuff. Because standing up for a long period of time is really actually quite tiring. Oh my god, fursuit yoga. That sounds exhausting and very hot. In like the temperature sense, not in the like ooh woo sense. I mean, I guess, both. What? Sorry, y'all. This is awful. Oh, shit. Wrong tool selected. Welcome on, Monkey. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Um, Striker, we have no audio? Fuck. I have to restart it so that way people understand what I've been dealing with. I hate it. I do love the fact it's just a jump scare. What? Why? Not just someone build an Iron Man suit, but as a protogen? That would actually be adorable. Why am I this color? Hello? My lines are actually getting substantially better. Welcome on in Fine Point and Xanic. Glad to have you. Buddy Holly already. It's the one Buddy Holly. With the throne thing. Can I add a second Weezer? I'll allow a second Weezer. Yes. I have gone on record as saying that I will accept money in to throw on more of a particular cursed brand of song. Also, welcome on, Rish. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Okay. The cats are like, we're like the dragon is doing art. The dragon bird is doing art. We must we must attack. Say it ain't so. That's actually acceptable because I think Say It Ain't So is genuinely like decent. But Buddy Holly's just trash. That's fair. Also, I see a second icon, but I can only hear you. Did I mute? Okay. No, this one's not my fault. This one's fucking Discord. This one's the fault of the fucking of like the audio sources. Um Studio mode, go to the void, the audio void. And then if we change it back to Discord, There we go. That should try saying something now.
Say something now.
Okay, you're good. Also, you're a bit quiet. There's a Blaziken. Blaziken's a friend, an IRL friend from college, who is helping me figure out art.
Sup?
Let me go ahead and bump up your volume a bit. Yeah, he goes by Erratic Phoenix, so.
I am doing my best to fight my cat off.
Yes, he has 3 cats, one of which is not usually a problem, and the other 2 are various shades of gremlin.
But apparently tonight, she has decided it is a problem.
He's like, I want to be the problem tonight.
So Starky, what are we doing here?
I'm learning how to do art. I've always wanted to learn how to do art. But I've always found it to be a very, very scary process. And so I'm using this as an excuse to force myself to do art. And we're just doing some like exercises, like some pen and tablet exercises. So that way I can like improve my form. And then we got some silly prompts to draw stuff. Like last time we drew, let me go ahead and open. I think the one I'm most proud about is the Puppo Diner. We drew this guy last week. He's so cute. Yeah. So this is basically me trying to learn how to do art. And you know, 3 hours each week is a pretty good rate, I feel like. Puppo was handling money so smart. Yeah, because it was the prompt was a diner run by puppies.
Yep. If you want to draw along, feel free. We will be basically what we're doing is we're doing prompts over a set amount of time. We're going to start with 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, and then we're going to be doing an hour prompt to end the night.
Yep. So if you also want to learn how to do art, feel free to join us. Because or like if you want to do something that's artistic but not necessarily 2D art, 3D arts, like another Starky dump truck art. That we got that prompt and we won't do it again. Is what I'll say. Oh, Salsa, welcome on in. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 8 months. Enjoy the FPV and the emotes. Got some gamer subs today. Let me go and shout out for Salsa Gator. Do we have a Weezer Blue album prompt? I don't.
Not currently, but we might later. Cough, cough.
Also, Starky, also something to scare you. You told Soyreal he can pay for more Buddy Holly. Yeah, I know. But also, welcome on, Salsa. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Art is arting. If you want to help,
I've already. Nope, good.
Sorry, I was about to say, like, if you want to help the art journey, I am currently borrowing one of Erratic's tablets. However, I do have a tablet on Throne it's a screen tablet that would help at least a little bit. Your friend's a bit loud. Okay, go and turn you down then, just a touch. That I know had girl boss energy. I know. I'm definitely overshooting my points more. Maybe it's just because I'm like, I don't want to be doing this exercise.
Well, fun fact, that's what the eraser is for.
Yeah. Look, I can put real music in the queue sometimes. I was looking because it's all in caps, so I'm trying to spot the cupcake.
There it is.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Nope. There it is. Here's the cupcake. It always comes back to cupcake.
I feel like this is your fault though, because this is your audience that you've amassed.
Yeah. I can really only blame myself, but also, how did we get here?
I believe that's a Weezer song too.
Is How Did We Get Here a Weezer song? Hello?
I don't know. It sounds like one they would do though.
Also, yeah, the song request is open to everyone, subscribers and non-subscribers alike. So feel free to throw anything in there that you want to hear. I'm down to listen to whatever.
Could you?
As long as I don't feel like it's actively hurting me to listen to, otherwise I might skip it. If it does emotional damage, I do consider that to be actively painful to listen to.
I very much enjoy that. Apparently, Ratlin Bog is too much for you, but some of the other curse shit ain't.
Listen, it weirdly enough evoked trauma from high school. Because okay, so I was a nerdy kid in high school. Shocker, I know. And I was part of a thing called First Robotics. So First Robotics is it's basically a robot like competition. They give you like a game and they have to build a robot that like handles the game in some specific way. And during my senior year, we ended up going to Worlds. Let me go and turn this music down just a touch. We ended up going to Worlds, and another local team ended up also making it to Worlds. And so like, you know, we're like, okay, well, it's 2 Indiana teams, we have to get to St. Louis. And we're like, okay, we'll just, you know, rent a bus for both schools. You know, because we were a smaller, like we had a smaller team. What does the bot mean by no more free requests allowed? You can only have a max of 3 songs in the queue.
At once.
Yeah, at once. As soon as one of those songs is played and finished, you can add another one. But yeah, no. So we're driving to St. Louis from West Lafayette. So that's like a 5 or 6 hour drive. Which, you know, not insignificant. Most of the students had things to do. I don't miss high school at all. So you know, we were the nerdy, like we were in the high school full of like, you know, like very, very serious students. All the kids there are like, you know, sons, daughters, and general children of professors that worked at Purdue University. So, you know, there was a lot of kids there who were like very, very serious about like, yeah, no, they're planning in advance to like figure out the logistics. I hate this. Thank you for the cupcake remix right now. Also, thank you for the scan. I've been squinched. And the other school was like more of like a general, like, you know, think of like more like your stereotypical like, oh, it's like what a public high school is. And so the day comes and like, you know, we all get on the bus. About 3 hours into this drive, one of the kids from the other school starts singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall. And the rest of his team joined in. And I watched as the count continued from 99 bottles of beer on the wall all the way down to 0. Except when they reached like 15 or so, someone else from that team like interjected with like 99 bottles of beer. Like they restarted right as they were about to end. And watching the face of like we had college, you know, college students who were assisting us with like the building and like, you know, design of robots. Watching the fucking like the hope slowly drain from their eyes through the first 99 bottles of beer on the wall was amazing. And then they took it from the top as they were about to end. And I've never seen like pure hate to the degree that I saw that day. So anyways, that's why repetitive songs give me like anxiety.
Give you war flashbacks.
A little bit. I'm like, because in that situation, I was genuinely expecting that one of the students from our school was about to murder someone. She looked mad as like she was a a very like stone faced girl, um, and she was far madder than I had ever seen her. Like she did not like me. I think she like genuinely hated me, which I can't really blame her. I was kind of a shithead in high school. Um, but like she had murderous intent in her eyes. Those kids were like one more line away from like having the fucking like ruler in her bag shoved down their throats. Okay, I'm feeling good about my shapes.
Okay. Sounds good. Well then, folks, we're gonna go ahead and vote on our prompts.
Yes.
So this week we're gonna start off with either a Viking bear.
Oh, I just realized you're peeking mic still. Okay, let me go ahead and bring it
Sorry,
down.
I'm a little close to it. Okay, how about this?
That's good.
Sounds good. We have a Viking bear. We have pretzels going to the grocery store. And we have a candy apple named Candy with two eyes.
Dude, what is that supposed to mean? I'm scared of
The,
that
kid,
option.
the candy apple's name is Candy with two eyes.
Oh, oof. Guess you're now in shape for drawing tonight. Welcome on, Cam. Glad to have you. Already peaked with my first choice. Also, unfortunately, my internet is still spotty. There will probably be various frame drops. It should return quickly enough. Largely, like I call my ISP and they're sending someone out Thursday again. So, or do you say Viking or lumberjack?
Viking.
Okay. So they're sending someone out Thursday to look at my internet again. Hopefully, in the meantime, we are able to just continue, like just power through it because it's art. So like, there's no like frame perfect tricks I need to hit. Can you add another ISP to your throne, please? I'm
If
gonna
only
add.
there was another ISP nearby, right, Starky?
There is another ISP nearby. Its maximum speeds are half of my current ISP speeds. All right, we got Viking Bear. And this is a 20-minute prompt, right?
15.
15. Oh god.
Yep. So everybody go ahead and grab your references. So Starky, remember, we're going to find an image that you're going to use as a reference, but also the pose you want to do. They could be the same or they could be different.
Copy image just moved to civilization. To be fair, also, apparently, like, people have genuinely been having issues with Twitch. So, like, it might also just be Twitch's problem. Because apparently Twitch servers are being unstable today. Okay. I like this pose. I didn't mean to turn you. There we go.
I like this one. This one's fun.
Okay. I am not at all ready for this.
Good. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to go ahead and start the. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown.
Oh. Okay, I got my pencil.
15. Yep. 15 minutes on the clock. Ready? Go.
I have to update the stabilization a little bit. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry about that.
I'm trying to. Why do you have two pictures of the same bear on the screen?
Uh,
Yeah. So we have
sometimes you just need multiple references of the same thing. Okay.
the bears are kind of potato shaped.
Yep.
And shaped like
So
a
remember,
brick wall.
but yeah. So remember, we're doing a relatively short time frame, so don't go too heavy on details. Just kind of just go with basic shapes and go from there.
It's kind of the pose I've chosen has fucking foreshortening. I fucked myself.
I mean, you could just ignore it. Love you too, monkey. Alrighty.
Okay.
So this is more of a smug pose by the looks of it. This one goes down here.
Also, bears don't really do a neck. Their neck is just their entire head.
Do you want to rephrase that one?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
No, I'm not getting it out of the gutter. It's not what I meant, but okay. Okay, and that one goes right there under the arm.
Are you watching Delicious in Dungeon? If not, why? I've been watching with Erratic and his wife.
It's been quite a lovely food journey.
Okay, I have to shrink this down because I've started clearly too big.
And that's fine.
Oh fuck me! What do you mean that's all in the same layer? I'm drawing on my reference layer. Take a shot.
Oh yeah, we've been slowly devising a series of rules for turning this into a tricky game to make Starky feel less self conscious about this. So far, it's if Starky draws on the wrong layer. If you have any other recommendations, please let us know in chat.
At this point,
We'd love to start the drawing drinking game of common errors.
I'm just gonna lean into the fact that this is the layer now. This will be the layer, the sketch, and the reference layer. But I still need to shrink it. So
okay, so I'm going to teach you something absolutely lovely. Okay,
yeah.
you can duplicate your layers. So if you go over to your layer, I believe it is right click. Sorry, I'm currently on Procreate. Yeah, right click and hit duplicate layers. You can have both, and that way you can remove one without worrying about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I hate this song.
Take a sip. That one's a given, Surreal.
That, to be fair, might be good for my well-being, emotional well-being, not my physical well-being.
I need to figure out what kind of bear I'm doing because I obviously have the body type down, but there's a whole bunch of different types. Do koalas count as bears?
Technically. I should not be drawing this much detail.
Why? You have 10 minutes. It's not like you're gonna
10
color
minutes
it.
is not enough. I'm only gonna get the basic structure of this poor creature down. Delete.
Starkey, it sounds like you don't believe in yourself.
I don't. You're right.
You know what you should do? Believe in yourself more.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Up in here, up in here.
How much bits is one Buddy Holly? Let's set it at like $5.
the equivalent of paying for a shot of really cheap alcohol.
Technically that's against TOS. Is this? Am I? Am I sidetracking TOS by having just different rules associated with them?
Absolutely.
Oh god, this isn't even. This is terrible. DigiWolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Blood Check. Glad to have you. Also, we go to shout for DigiWolf. Very, very talented 3D artist. Let me go and there we go.
As a reminder, this is not supposed to be good.
Yeah, but I still want it to look like a bear instead of whatever the fuck it looks like right now.
Chat, do you think that what Starky's drawing looks like a bear?
I guess it's like, and then. Oh, sorry, real. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Okay. It's friend shaped, so yes. I got like, there we go. Yeah, that's how bear ears roughly are shaped. God, I made him front facing. The boob thing has no audio. Yeah, because of the way I need to set up audio sources. Pokemon Hunter, so glad to have you. Because of the way I set up audio sources, that way I can play songs without them being saved to the VOD, so I don't get DMCA muted on into oblivion on YouTube. Some of these audio sources are going to be muted. I can fix it. It's just going to require either a substantial amount of work or me reaching out to Chai to be like, hey, do you know how to fix this thing? That's fine.
Oh no, the cat's back.
The cat has returned.
Please stop. I need this.
This is gonna be a turn the line art into a second sketch layer sort of deal.
What? That never happens. That happens a lot.
Okay, how are paws shaped? I got like a.
Well, as a furry, shouldn't you know how paws work?
This is listen. That's how artists know how paws work.
And you are now an artist.
Only in the most strictly technical sense.
I feel like I'm drawing Panda Man.
Oh,
Which,
you know,
okay.
We love Panda Man here, so. Okay. They got beans. How the fuck are beans shaped?
That's what references are for. Why don't you look at your reference photo?
The reference photo doesn't show the beans.
You get another reference photo. Sometimes you need more than one.
There, it's vaguely foreshortened. It's close enough. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look too bad as far as foreshortening goes. It's a little bit forced perspective. It says, "Come no closer."
I'm trying to say to my cat right now.
That does not look right.
Well, is it look right enough for 5 minutes?
Fuck.
Because we're at 4 minutes now.
If I do that, that implies belly.
And my cat just destroyed that layer. Okay. That's what the undo button is for.
Okay. Axe. Give this bear an axe. Maybe angled like this because he's trying to swing it forward. We're only escaping this with a sketch.
And that's fine. This is the first one.
Fair.
There's no stress.
There is immense stress.
Okay. Why is there immense stress, Starky?
I am always stressed.
Is that your secret?
Yes. I'm the Hulk, but always stressed. It's supposed to be like a counterweight, and it's supposed to be foreshortened. It's fine. It's not fine. I hate it.
Make sure to give them a chiseled jaw.
I'm gonna lose my mind. There's no time for that.
There's always time to give someone a chiseled jaw.
There you go. That looks foreshortened. Does it?
Are you second guessing yourself? Or are
Yes,
you asking an actual
incredibly.
question?
Yeah, this is how foreshortening would look. That would be like, and then yeah, and then this is.
We have under 2 minutes left. Under 2 minutes left.
I've bit off more than I could chew. Fuck it. He's getting a stick. You're getting a hammer. Hammers are easier geometric shapes to figure out in 3 dimensions. Extreme anxiety.
That's good. Means you're doing the art. It's not art unless you feel anxious about it. Probably. I don't know. There's very little actual rules for art. "30 seconds."
Starky's net just going through rough timing a little bit. Hopefully it should be fixed by Thursday. Or next Thursday. We're just kind of powering through, which means that next week might just be a week of Factorio. Because someone came over to fix this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still like this. I think that they just need to replace the modem at this point.
And there we are.
I need to drink more.
So, 15 minutes is up. How are you feeling about your first prompt, Starky?
Does that answer your question?
Remember, I'm on the same delay that chat is, so yes. So what's their name?
There's an XKCD about someone who, like, a linguist who recreated the original name of bear, because bear is the bird died inside and maybe out a little bit. Apparently bears originally were, like, basically with linguistic drift they would have been named Arth, but people were so scared of bears that they were afraid of saying their actual name because they thought it would summon it. So this one's getting named Arth.
Alrighty, then let's go ahead and save our work. as we move on to the next prompt.
I'm gonna shit my entire life though. Why is my internet like this? Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We power through. Also, welcome on Aether Wolf. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier.
All right. Well, get the prompts up. Take a drink of water, Starky, and
Yeah. And a shot of Hennessy. I don't have Hennessy. That's okay. We don't gotta worry about that.
Alrighty. Who is ready for our next one?
All right. Next prompt.
We have a cat with a hat. We have a duck doctor. And we have a corgi chiropractor.
This cute stuff I can at least somewhat do.
Cat with a hat, duck doctor, corgi chiropractor.
All right, poll is up. You got 1 minute. Do you want cat with hat, duck doctor, corgi chiropractor? So far, corgi chiropractor is in the lead. We got cat in the hat with 1. Corgi chiropractor's got 3. Duck doctor has none.
I have no idea how to draw a chiropractor, so this is going to be fun.
I just realized, is Jazz Emu also the same guy who does the, like, Mike Logs song? Corgi chiropractor has won the poll.
Alrighty. Let's pull up some references.
Yep. All right. That's not the right. There we go. Look at that, Corgo. Actually, let me go ahead and... I only care about this here. Copy that. Yes. New layer. Did it copy over the entire layer? Oh, this is me struggling with... Okay. Yeah, okay, it's just copying the entire layer. It's fine. The guy sings the lead in After the Fire during Der Kommissar. Like, crop this, it explodes the entire thing, right? Yeah. There we go. We figured it out. Perfect. Corgi's resource acquired.
Okay. Do you have your chiropractor resource acquired?
I'm just gonna look up a skeleton.
That works.
This corgi is going to be working on a skeleton. I realize the danger of having a corgi chiropractor working on a skeleton.
What? There's no danger at all.
Okay. I am not ready, but that's
Cool,
not
let's
going to
go.
stop me.
I started. Let's go.
You motherfucker. This bird, man.
says that bird. Okay.
Okay. This is roughly how skeletons. This is how rib cages work, right?
I want you to know that skeletons are notoriously difficult to draw, and you're willingly choosing to draw one.
It just needs to be an approximate depiction of a skeleton.
Mm-hmm. I'm making a mistake in drawing two people.
Mouth. Okay, now that's skeleton. Why am I brown? Hello? I don't know why it chose to be brown. That's fine.
Well, you were messing around with a whole bunch of stuff, so
That's fair. Okay, so corgi head's kind of like got the nose, and then cancel. I got like goofy ears. I love corgi ears. They're so great. I am not drawing on my reference layer.
you sure?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, corgis have like the cute little snout that goes whoosh. And then they have those ears that go upwards, kind of looks like a fennec fox, but that's fine. It's fine.
I love this song about Among Us.
Gotta give him a lab coat.
Can we donate bits to remove a Buddy Holly? Sure. Why not?
I feel like that is a mistake, in my opinion. But if you want to start that kind of war, Starky. Oh boy. So I'm confused. Is that Corky taking a bone from the skeleton or putting the bone back in the skeleton?
He just has one.
Oh, okay. Of course.
It's what he's getting paid in. And
Body
then
parts? All right.
he's kind of got like he's kind of like a little bit extruded. The skeleton was actually an anther, is now missing an important bone.
Okay.
Why does it look like this? I've made a mistake.
You chose to draw a skeleton.
It's the skeleton's not the issue. The skeleton looks fine.
What's the issue then?
The fucking corgi.
Maybe you shouldn't have drawn. Oh wait, no, the corgi is part of the prompt. Well,
Trying to be a smart ass up in here. Don't draw the fucking part of the prompt that actually I need to.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, you know what? The bone is just the dog equivalent of, like, doctors who smoke.
Yeah.
It's just that.
So is this a black? Is this an underground corgi who works on people who can't go to hospitals?
Yes.
Does that mean the corgi has an eye patch or a cool scar?
Yes. How the fuck do eye patches work on dogs?
Same way they work on people. It's a piece of cloth, and then you just tie it around the head.
There we go. I guess that's close enough. It kind of looks like he's being killed. I've kind of taken this from corgi chiropractor to corgi cleaner.
I mean, maybe it's a really bad chiropractor.
He's really good. He's really bad at his job. He's really good at his other job, though.
Is his other job murder?
Yes. Oh God, what did I do?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I've changed. What did I do? Help! I touched a thing and now it looks like this.
It looks like what? Okay, give me a second.
It's showing me the history.
You touched the thing on the side, didn't you?
I think, I guess. I'm not sure.
The problem is it's hidden behind chat.
Okay, there we go. I figured it out.
Okay.
This is silly. Very silly looking.
Yeah, that's why the prompts are so silly.
I feel like I'm getting worse at art. Like this makes me feel like this session so far has been like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay. What have you learned so far?
I guess. What do you mean? What have I learned so far?
Through this session.
I guess don't go into art when you're tired because you start making silly mistakes.
So you're telling me imbibing in alcohol and being exhausted, and then attempting to do a skill you're still learning how to do.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That couldn't be it. Definitely couldn't be it.
Pokemon is it? I'm gonna go with Billy on. Welcome on. Glad to have you. Also, yes, it is Corgi. I've accidentally created a Hitman Corgi.
Okay, so here's the deal. Remember, you have more than 5 minutes left. You're doing fine. The whole point is just to operate and work under a time period. Nothing else. They're not. They don't have to be good.
Thank you for the 500 biddies, and so you can put another Buddy Holly in. What is this song? Hello. I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem Three Houses Edge of Dawn full version cupcake remix.
Oh,
we finally got there.
Oh no.
The good news is I do think my line work is getting cleaner. fire enabler. Okay. Grab. This does make me feel somewhat better about, like, because my line work is decidedly getting, like, my line work now is so much better than it was the first time I tried to draw something.
Yeah. Also, you're not gonna make 100% like fantastic things.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Besides, you know the whole thing where don't if you see someone on the road who's running, it doesn't matter how much they do it. What matters is that they're doing the exercise.
Yeah.
Same thing here. The whole point here is just to do it and to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not the best at that. That's part of the reason why this is so good for me. Is because I'm one of those people that's afraid of doing something with and messing it up almost immediately. Which is why I'm very thankful you asked me to do this.
Yeah.
For those playing along, we have less than 3 minutes left.
Okay, so this is the situation where again I ended up turning another line work into more sketchings.
Okay, I got the corgis at least done. I'm proud of that.
Now put them in the clouds. I actually am really, really excited for Drift through the clouds. That game looks so fun and cute.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I'm excited about that one too.
Hello?
You there?
Yeah, no. Sorry, I accidentally moved my art in a way that I was expecting to draw a line and end up moving my entire piece. And I'm like, what? What happened?
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it kind of came back around to being like just looking like a chiropractic session.
That's great. You happy about it?
Vaguely.
Well, you have 30 seconds to finish cleaning it up. I can't see your work until this ad for Grand Canyon University is done.
Oh god damn it. Oh, I guess to be fair, it has been about an hour. I tried something different with my ads because if you play 3 hours, it turns off pre-rolls. So the chiro's throttling their patient. Excellent. So the secondary thing does kind of come through. See, the dog's got to get his bones somehow. It might require just a little bit of skeleton murder.
I mean, it's rather inappropriate to mess around with one's patients, but anyway, that is time.
You know what? It could be decidedly worse. Although, it is kind of hard to figure out where his arm is. This situation makes no sense, but the rest of it's cute. Could be better,
Happy with
but
it?
also could be a lot worse.
You happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Nice. What's their name?
Oh God. Uh. I. I don't know. What were corgi names? Corgis are Welsh, right?
Yeah.
Uh. Let's. I can't think of any Welsh names off the top of my head.
They're
Declan.
usually hard to pronounce.
Go
So
Declan. I actually knew a Declan. In um. Oh shoot. Elementary school, and he was very Welsh. All right. What is the next prompt?
well, you got to save your work first,
I did.
and you have to take a drink of water because we are practicing self-care here.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
because I'm sick.
Also, I turned off the like sketch layer for the bear. It looks a little bit better without it.
Nice.
Still not great, but I'm appreciating the jazz we're getting now.
You're reminding me that I haven't shut my the sketch layers off on mine either.
I can't play the piano is the name of this song. You know what? That's the joy of jazz. You can't fuck it up. If you play something that sounds bad, it's not bad. You just have an extra crunchy chord progression. You enjoy I Can't Play Piano. It's unironically kind of good. Mostly by
Alrighty.
value of the fact that the sax and the drums are keeping it. Oh god, a
Shall
Coconut
we?
Mall remix. Okay, so sorry, next prompt.
No, you're good. It's your stream. I'm just here to help facilitate.
That's fair.
So, everybody feeling good? What do you think? Let's move on to 20 minutes now. Since you've gotten a good handle on it, I'll give you a little bit more time.
Yes, that sounds good. John Benjamin made a jazz album, and it's literally him with a bunch of talented jazz musicians. He cannot play piano at all. This is from that album. Low-key, it's not bad. It's genuinely kind of good.
All right. So, we have a rooster's ball, a winning wiener, and a chess chest.
A winning
A
wiener?
rooster, a winning wiener, and a chess chest.
Chest.
Rooster's ball, winning wiener, chess chest.
Bird music. Unironically, kind of bird music. All right, chat, get your votes in. If you would like to see a rooster's ball, a winning wiener, or a chest, you decide. Currently, rooster's ball is in the lead with 2 versus. Oh, now it's a 2v2. I swear to God, these every time it ties, I'm like the anxiety kicks in. You could break the tie. Yes, winning wiener is currently lead. Oh, and we're back to a tie. Starky when it's not a Weezer. It's a tie, 3-3. Rooster's ball versus a winning wiener. Anyone? Me? I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna cast my vote for welcome on a bowl. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm gonna go ahead and vote for a winning wiener because I actually have a cute idea for it. Final Fantasy 13-2 is underrated. Don't at me. Welcome on a bowl. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. All right.
Okay, so it's tied. Starky, I'll let you choose which one.
I voted for a winning wiener, so.
All right, a winning wiener, whatever you want that to be.
What did I walk into? I'm learning how to do 2D art, and it's going very poorly. So far we have Viking bear that has proportions, and a murderer chiropractor corgi. A winning wiener. It's okay. I got something that will work for this.
I mean, I'm pulling up Sausage Party, so you do what you want to do.
I'm just gonna, I swear to fucking God, at this rate, I'm just gonna become a dog artist. Because I'm grabbing a picture of a dachshund. Welcome on to Poppin'. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Let me go shout for you as Poppin'. Dog? Yes. You come in just in time. The prompt is, it's very, not very safe for work for you. Look at that. That is a award-winning wiener if I ever did see one. Welcome on, Poppin'. Glad to have you, Poppin'. We are. I'm currently trying to learn how to do art. So this is my art series where we do art, and we're doing like 15 to 20-minute sketches to make it a husky, not biased. I the prompt is a winning wiener, but we can maybe sketch in a husky in second place. Welcome on, Shadow. Glad to have you. Caw to you too. Okay. Yo, visual novel fans, Doki Doki Literature Club. Fuck, that's also good. Okay.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. So 20 minutes on the clock, everybody. If you're drawing along, here's our timer. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, thank you for the 16 biddies. Dragons rise up. I'm surprised that you didn't draw a dragon for yourself, Rada, because you are. I know you're a huge dragon fan.
Yeah, I know. I just figured go with the bird theme for now.
That's
I
fair.
could change things later.
Okay. I'm a water derg. Water dergs are fun. I love dergs. Dergs are easily A tier for me, and S tier if they have fluff. Okay.
I just want you to know that Olympic podium pictures come in two forms. Either they're standing very serious or they're jumping for joy.
Yep.
That's it.
Let me look up. Can I get a 3/4 angle of a dachshund? There we go. That's the 3/4 angle of a dachshund.
So I have a a long time ago, my partner, she found me a someone wrote a script online for searching for images of animals, but you can like direct the skull in the way you want to try to get it to look for the sake of reference photos. And it's absolutely fascinating.
This will be useful for later if we get around time to it. Welcome on, Ed. Steven's glad to have you. All right. Good thing that I grabbed more. Good thing I grabbed more resources, because otherwise I almost would have drawn on the wrong layer.
Again?
Yep. Luckily, I don't have to take a shot yet.
Okay.
Sorry, can I post a link in the chat? Go for it. Luckily, the good news of being still a relatively small streamer is I don't have to, like, do too much to make sure chat's well behaved.
Yep, that's the one.
Ooh, that is very handy, actually.
Yeah. Okay, how do I draw this without it being too lewd?
Me about to cause mischief.
We support mischief here on this stream. Right, Starky?
Yeah, we appreciate a little mischief here. No need for bunking everyone like the Vorcentric streamer Rudy. Yeah, largely my chat is relatively well behaved. Starky, have you seen Chocolate Cadabra? I have not. What is that? On my best behavior for Starky because I respect him. I appreciate that. But also, feel free to be gremlins, like, on occasion, every now and then. Gremlins are also very, very welcome and valid here. Starky, if you're so well behaved, why am I being muted in 10 seconds? That's self-inflicted. You're doing that to yourself, exactly. I have to make room for a husky. I have to shrink you down. It's a Japanese song that literally looks straight from the anime, but was a commercial for 60th years of a Japanese chocolate company. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Why did I gave that dog the strongest jaw imaginable. That was a fucking, like, Rocky, like, that was the Giga Chad jaw. Oh my god, not the Giga Chetty, but that's horrifying.
So Starky, what's your favorite type of dog?
I'm a big fan of Samoyeds. I think if I had to own a dog, it would be a Samoyed.
That's the big white fluffy ones, right?
Yeah, they're fluffy enchanted clouds that are well documented for being terrible guard dogs because they just assume anyone that's in your house is friendly.
Well, that sounds adorable.
So you want to own Gaby? Got it. Is Gaby a Samoyed? I... Also, corgis are adorable. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of a corgi.
My partner loves them too.
Shibas are cute.
Shibas are.
Shibas are
They
cute.
are.
They're little brats though. Is from everything I've heard.
Also, Shiba screams are terrifying. As someone who's been on the other side of a Shiba scream, oh boy. Shiba, the Shiba I've had experience with, they are essentially just a cat in dog
Yeah,
form.
that's kind of my, like, what I imagine Shibas tend to behave like.
Are pugs on the same level of mistake as what are they? Doodles?
No, I don't think so. Welcome on, Andreas. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I hate this.
Is a bread loaf. How could you hate it?
No, the song.
Oh.
There we go. This is still not very dog-like. Also, let me go and shout out for Darius. There are pug breeders who are trying to restore pugs. Yes.
I have made a monstrosity. This is entirely my fault.
It's bread shaped. Yeah. All right, and now I gotta add the husky. Oh my god, that was not great. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I had the volume so low for that moment. Okay, this is a skip. We're skipping. You get two of those before that's a skip.
How bad is it?
Uh, wasn't loud, but incredibly unpleasant to listen to.
Okay, I'll admit it, Starky. This what I've currently drawn is worse than Dump Trucky Morph.
Oh god,
Yep. Ugh.
I'm scared.
I feel terrible about it. See, I could draw a decent amount, not as good as a lot of artists out there, but I haven't reached that stage of intentionally drawing cursed things for fun yet. But this stream is definitely teaching me how to at least draw cursed things. Oh god. Well, let's do it. We have 9.5 minutes left, so keep that in mind, folks. So, have you been doing anything interesting lately in terms
Uh,
of just entertainment or
not really.
things you want to share?
It's been a busy week, so I haven't really had time to like I haven't had time to do anything like super heavy for relaxing. Now we'll put on you'll put on your ear.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
We got bullied into more dogs.
I mean, kinda.
Except to deal with uncooperative ghosts for a couple hours. We did do that last night. We were playing Phasma last night, and the ghosts just did not want to work with us. This is not how dogs work. That's not a dog. That's a monstrosity.
I mean, I think it's adorable.
I still don't understand how fucking jaws work.
Well, first off, you're trying to draw snouts.
There we go. I figured it out. It's perfect. We got the. Oh god, wait.
What's really going to be fun is once we get you to the stage where we're focusing on basically one thing per stream, then we can actually go into details about how to properly work on this. Like having a teeth studying stream. Don't you want to have a teeth studying stream, Starkey?
It just reminds me of the dropout bit of like the tooth fairy completely fucks up the entire deal. Give me your teeth. To just knock knock knock. Give me your teeth.
Oh, cat's back.
Okay. We've got dogs. We've got goofy dogs.
Poppers.
I also need to lower the opacity of you.
Cat, I love you. Can't be here. Nope, can't be here. You can be as mad at me as you want, but you can't be here. Nope. Off.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'll go. No, you're fine.
Not, no one in chat is being addressed.
It's the cat. It's erratic. Erratic has some very gremlin-y
Affectionate.
cats. Dude, dachshunds don't have tails.
I can't really answer that one because I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they have like the really pointy tails, don't they? They just draw like. There you go. There you go. That the dog's tail has been drawn.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Starky, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, this looks so bad. Cursed. We'll call it cursed.
Give him some cake. But with ribbons, it's. There you go. That's an award-winning pupper. That's a winning wiener.
Hey.
There we go. And then secondary.
2 minutes.
I relate to the second one. All dogs deserve awards.
All dogs deserve pets.
I actually kind of like that little detail. Like he's like squinting his little cheeks. That's actually an instance of like where a mistake I made ended up being cute. I kind of like it.
I don't want to color this. Come on over. Cat, that's my drawing arm. "30 seconds, everybody."
Friend. He is very friend-shaped.
And that is time.
There we go. Now to hide the sketch layer. It's I think I needed to move the head up a little bit to the right. Cause it does look like I've just kind of clipped the skull of the dog into the body. Oh my god. You know what? It's cute. It's silly. Time to save it.
What are their names?
Max and Perry? Sure, Max and Perry. All right, I think we can do like one more 20-minute, and then we should start on the hour long.
Okay. That's fine with me. All right. 20-minute prompts, eh?
Yep.
So Starkey. I have gladiator kitty in a cup. Bunnies in high tops. And big boy in his pineapple costume. Gladiator kitty in a cup. Bunnies in high tops. Big boy in his pineapple costume.
All right, the poll is up. Gladiator kitty cup, high top with bunny, or big boy pineapple?
I'm currently looking up what a high top is.
I have no idea what a high top is either.
I think they're shoes. Because
Okay.
it looks like they're like shoes that cover your ankles.
Currently, a big boy pineapple very strongly in the lead with 5 votes to Gladiator Kitten's second place 1 vote, and High Top Bunny has none. I'm just gonna go and pull up the. I'm just going to pull up the things. I got references in mind.
You have references in mind.
Yes.
You know, I think that was probably our most runaway success so far for a prompt.
Oh, for sure. People are interested in Big Boy Pineapple.
Okay, I'll be honest. There are some terrifying pineapple costumes, especially the mascot ones. Because they have faces. Why do they have faces?
Because you know, I don't know, Sponge Square Bob Pants. He's got a
I
face.
guess. I guess.
All right, I got my two my two visuals.
All right. Then 20 minutes on the clock, starting now. I'm still looking up my big boy prompt, so give me a second.
All right, it is time for us to pineapple a cat. Oh, you know what? You know what?
What?
I got the perfect combination.
Okay.
This definitely won't be remotely cursed.
Has anything you drawn been remotely cursed so far?
Yes. Did you see that fucking bear, my guy?
Oh, you're doing Big the Cat?
Yep. Big the cat as pineapple apple cat. Okay. So start with shapes. When you, I think part of it's like I'm getting too insulate. Like I'm looking at features as opposed to shapes. That's a pineapple shape right there. And then from there it's just triangles.
I have a very dumb idea. Oh, this is a very dumb idea. This is going to be so complicated, but that's... You know what I'm going to do, Starky?
What?
Big Daddy in a pineapple costume.
Oh god. You might activate my chat.
Why would that activate your chat? Just a guy in a diver suit.
Do you know the degree of homosexuality in here?
I don't know, Starky. Do I?
Okay, this is kind of how pineapples work. They kind of, I mean, that's probably more like here, and then
Yeah, that's a very solid pineapple.
kind of just triangles. I nussy. I hate it.
You brought this on yourself.
You're not wrong. Big the Cat has some huge fucking steppers.
Yes, he does. Remember, Sonic Universe. Their proportions are not real.
That's fair. I'm gonna peek with this piece of art, I swear to God. Oh, you're looking with the 500 biddies. You and I know what this is for.
Oh no.
Carl Weezer, Buddy Holly. Great. Okay. Do I draw the fucking hands? There's no way I draw the hands. That's not happening.
Why? Just gloves.
Yeah, well, but the proportions of it is just gonna look weird. I can draw the feet, kind of. Oh shit, me. But I'm just gonna draw like simple, you know, like flipper hands. Because if I try to draw like if I try to draw like full like look at this fucking ass hand. Like nah, that ain't right. That's fucked up. That does not look right. Just draw the flipper. That's good. Turkey, they're big for faster running and no other reason. I'll hand it to you if you can draw it. I hate it.
So Starkey, what was your who's your Sonic crush?
I don't really have one. I guess it'd be Vex, if anything.
Which one's that?
The alligator.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I don't know. I've always liked Omega myself.
Who's Omega? Hello?
The robot. What is that? He was introduced in Teams. He's the
Oh,
power,
yes.
the big bulky guy.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the one who replaced Gamma.
Big
It's
also
been a
has
while since I
huge
played too.
fucking ears. Look at these fucking ears. These are antenna.
Vector. That's the Gator's
I thought
name.
the gator was named Vector. Yeah. Did I say
That's
something
it.
other than Vector? What did I say? So you're really getting stonks by monetizing Buddy Holly?
I mean, if Starky has to suffer.
I'm not above accepting a bribe for something that's stupid and funny.
Also, Starky's a masochist, so go ahead.
I'm not. I guess to be fair, I can't say I'm not a masochist now that I'm doing art.
I know how you eat. You're not as bad as your brother.
Okay, but spice makes things taste good.
You like it when you hurt.
Vex, which is some real Sonic OC naming. That was. You're not wrong. Okay, so that was my mistake. Yeah, I meant Vector. That was my bad. I won't lie, this is not looking terrible so far.
Mine's not the best, but that's because I've been really distracted trying to watch you. So this might just be a basic sketch this time.
That's fair. So I think the today's lesson is fundamentals are important, and here's why.
Oh yeah,
Because now that I've returned back to just like thinking about shapes instead of features, it's going much more smoothly.
I do like how many eyes this.
Turkey's a masochist confirmed. I just like spicy food. Which isn't necessarily a predictor of masochism, but it is a predictor of high risk personality traits. Like risk taking behavior personality traits. Just get the fucking eraser up in here. Pokemon Oceano, glad to have you. What the fuck? The prompt was big boy pineapple. So I'm drawing big the cat as a pineapple, as like a pineapple cat.
I'm sure Big Daddies would probably have a blender attachment, right?
Excuse me?
What?
What are you drawing over there? I'm fucking scared.
I told you, drawing a Big Daddy in a pineapple costume.
I'm a fucking idiot, and also gay, and also apparently so fucking fried. I thought you were talking about like a literal Big Daddy and not the fucking BioShock character.
Yes, I'm talking about the BioShock character. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be one of those doesn't get out of the sketch phase ones, and that's fine. I'm honestly really proud of how this one's turning out.
Currently, this one, it might actually get turned into a tweet. I might turn this one into a Blue Sky tweet. like, you know, Blue Sky post. Like I might touch it up and then do a post on Blue Sky.
What
Do
are
like
those called? I think they're called posts, right?
I just say post.
Because I think skeet's probably not a good way to call it.
Watch it just be like, you know what, fuck it, we're calling it tweet. Like the Blue Sky community's like, you know what? Tweet was such a fucking smart way of handling it. Like it's just
I mean, Twitter didn't keep the branding.
Twitter is for tweets. Actually, it's for squeets or for skeets
Zeets.
because I thought it was pronounced skeets.
I just call it Zeets, but I don't actually know the proper pronunciation.
Now that it's X and not Twitter. Blue Sky uses skeets or just posts. I need to finish the pineapple. Before the belt happens, I need to finish inking the pineapple.
Do you like pineapples?
I'm not the huge fan of pineapple. Like everyone I talk to is like, "Oh, pineapple's my favorite fruit." It's okay, but I think it's like a mid-tier fruit, which I
I'm
know
not
is
a
like gonna
fan
get
of
me fucking
something
canceled.
I mean, I don't like eating things that digest me, so I don't know.
Also
Not
fair.
not my thing.
It's kind of the like the sour candy principle where like I don't mind the flavor, but I do mind the fact that it fucking hurts me to eat it.
But you like spices. You just said that.
The spice, okay, spice. Here's the thing: if
Okay.
spice causes me genuine pain,
Uh-huh.
it's like that's something I'm not gonna actively eat. Like my a lot of times for me, spice reads like in my brain as just like heat.
Okay.
It's not like I'm like, oh, like, you know, it's not like, you know, it's like, oh, it's actively causing me pain to eat like spicy, you know, Indian food or whatever. My brain just is like, yeah, this is just warm. But sour doesn't generally, doesn't cause genuine pain generally. The thing is, the versions of like, so sour candy that I really like are like sour Skittles, which, you know, they don't cause pain immediately, but if you eat enough of them too quick, it starts fucking with your mouth. Because it's basically like hyper acidic.
Then what is your favorite fruit then?
What is my favorite what?
Fruit.
My favorite fruit? If okay. My favorite fruit I say is cherries, because cherries are my favorite fruit consistently.
Okay.
If every mango was a perfect mango, mango would easily be my favorite fruit. The problem is getting a
Mangoes
perfect
are
mango is hard
okay.
because it's like the kiwi thing where you either get mush or you get like, you know, mango scented cardboard. So like if I get a perfectly ripe mango every time, it would be mango, but cherries are more consistent good.
Okay. I think I understand.
Okay, and now pineapples have these like cross hatching patterns.
Yeah, it's kind of like scales. We're at 5 minutes, by the way. Starky, you might get the color of this one.
I think I'm probably just gonna skip to coloring, honestly. Because I'm looking, I'm like, this is just gonna be a pain. Probably because mangoes are not grown anywhere near locally while cherries can be. Yeah, I think that's a big part of it, honestly. Okay. New raster layer. This is paint. Okay, that's gotta be below the, that's right. This is just perfectly normal Buddy Holly so far, and I'm checking it because I'm suspicious. Buddy Holly, but something is missing.
Watch it be nothing's missing. It's just going to just set you off.
That's the name. The name of the YouTube video is Buddy Holly, but something's missing. I'm trying to figure out what's missing. I've kind of... One of the singers. Oh, you're right. There is a singer missing. Just goes to it's a shy apple. A she apple. I guess because there are like 10 Weezers, so one is missing is hard to tell. Starkey, in fact, cared about that a lot. There are too many Weezers. Too many of them. What was that pause? Okay. I can't keep color picking. We're going for something brighter. Brighter.
I was tempted of doing like the big donut boy from the Simpsons for this one too.
Big Boys Donuts.
Yeah.
Instead, you made something apparently cursed.
That has been the theme of the stream tonight. I'll be 100% honest with you. You'll see when it's all over.
Sometimes you gotta make something nice and cursed.
For those that are curious, when we are done with the stream, we generally will be posting these in Starky's Discord. Where can we find your Discord, Starky?
!Discord if you'd like to join the Discord. Yeah, this one might get turned into a skeet so far. Looking not bad.
1 minute.
Yeah, like I might touch this one up and then turn this into a tweet. Depending on if I have time is the thing. Because I did make plans for right after the stream.
Well, if you want, we can put a little extra time in this one if you want.
That's
The only
fair.
one left after this is an hour, and we
Yeah.
have time.
I think if I could just get the coloring right. It only took me 10 hours to produce something that I'm vaguely happy enough to post in public. Ain't art great?
I mean, better than me. I have yet to post anything. Social medias. Yeah. You should be proud of yourself.
You just have to take the part of your brain that cares and kill it, because if you wait for perfection, you're never gonna make anything.
And that's time. Starky, do you want a little bit more time to just finish this one up?
Yes, I'm gonna use a little bit more time.
All
So,
right.
so that way I can kind of like turn this into a thing that I feel comfortable posting. Oh shit, man. I do not like Carl Weezer singing Buddy Holly. This one's going into the sin bin.
And what's the sin bin, Starky?
The trash.
So the skip button.
Yep. I'm not gonna skip it yet. In other words, you're taking a shot to the. You're right. I have to drink for this. I hate it.
Alrighty, well, I'm done. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done. I forgot one very important. Pineapple crosshatch.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter, you? I think the matter is I'm being attacked by Buddy Holly. I think that's the matter with me. Apparently.
But it's engagement. And you want engagement?
You're, you're not wrong. Engagement is nice. Also, I did get $5 to let that happen, so. Okay. Grab the foot color. I think the cat has, like, rabbit feet. There we go. Perfect. Unironically, it does actually look kind of good. All right, let's save this. Where are the sandals? All right, fine.
Starky falling to peer pressure.
They look kind of like ballet shoes, but they're sandals. Perfect. I need to save as. I accidentally saved it. Save as. Artist pain after all, now feel the pain.
That is the lesson we are trying to teach.
Yeah, no, trust me. I'm well acquainted with that particular lesson. I'm gonna use a restroom and then we'll be right back for the final hour-long sketch.
Sounds good.
All right, I've returned. I threw my phone on the floor.
Alrighty, so chat, we have a decision to make. Are we going with one of these kind of props? We
Nope.
drawing one of our big ass Starky challenges. So we need another poll here, Starky.
All right. So Starky challenge, and what was the other one?
Starky challenge, or we're gonna just do one of the prompts. So one of the silly prompts.
Go ahead and set that to 2 minutes. The poll is up. Do we go on a silly prompt or an hour long of me drawing myself and being in pain the entire time because the first vote is in and it is for the challenge. I'm gonna start drinking heavily. Oh god, 3 more came in and they're all for the challenge.
Oh no, it's like people like your soda and want to see you get better at drawing it.
Considering Soriel said I choose pain, there might be an ulterior motive as well. Welcome on, Tails. So glad to have you. Hello, Bird, and hello, Grandpa Blaziken.
Hi.
We're doing art, isn't? And there's a poll to decide between a silly prompt or for me to draw myself. Please choose for the silly prompt. You just now heavily drinking heavily, even after the Burby Hollies, Buddy Hollies. So yeah, so far we've drawn Bear, Corgi Assassin Chiropractor, 2 dogs, and Big the Cat Buddy's Pineapple. Bribey, I mean. How long until Starky is drawing himself butt inflation on stream?
I mean, technically, one of these could count as inflation.
Why would you do this? I need a fucking moderator if that's the shit we're getting into. I'm pretty sure my moderator is starting stream right now. Which also we're gonna raid into chaos after stream, by the way. Okay, but this is a good cupcake remix so far. Ruled revolving cupcake. You'd always add more mods? I need to add more mods. Alright, it's the Starky challenge.
Okay, do you want to do a random one, or do you want to leave it to chat vote?
Let's do a random one.
Alrighty, roll. 1, 2,
Is it still 1 through 14?
Yep, 1 through 14.
In 8 we reroll. We got 12.
Starky with the good hair.
What?
You heard what I said. Starky with the good hair.
Okay, so I have to draw myself with like a styled haircut.
Sure.
Import image. Grab my ref sheet. Stark, you got to draw with hair. Okay. All right. Ahead of ads, what's his prompt? Starky with nice hair.
No, the good hair.
With the good hair. What if I look at the good hair?
Apparently it's a Beyonce reference.
This woman's style is impeccable. But I also... What's that one fucking... There's the meme of like the... It's like Nicolas Cage on like a horse. Oh god, I definitely misremembered who was on that horse. But also
Are you? Oh no.
Look at it. This is gonna be my drawing buddy for this prompt. It's horrifying. It's so scary.
Does anyone want to swap the prop to Starky Horse instead?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, I'm seeing a bunch of Nick Cages with him on a horse, but they're photoshopped.
Oh, what long blonde hair.
Fabio?
On it was Fabio. Where's this fucking... There's one where he's riding a horse. Can't find it. It's like he hates his face being grafted into the place of a horse. You know, I would too, honestly. How the fuck do I draw hair?
I think I found my Starky pick. You are gonna get so mad at me.
We got a friend for Nicolas Cage horse.
Is a Fabio horse?
Yep. Yep.
You know, you need to actually find what you plan on drawing.
Listen, I don't know, Starky, what am I looking at? The prompt for me is to draw myself with that good hair. Also, welcome on, Big. We're glad to have you. And I was looking for Fabio, and I accidentally ended up misremembering. There's the fucking... It's a meme. I can't find the goddamn meme of Fabio on the horse. Is this a fucking... Am I Berenstein bearing myself? All right. There you go. That'll be the hair. Nice and flowy.
I want to point out, I'm trying to help you out. The best thing I can find is long blonde hair.
Yep. Okay, new layer. All right, I am ready.
All right. 1 hour starting now.
Wood? Wood what? I'm scared by any reality that
Starkey, you
would.
know exactly what wood is.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Can you
Yes, you
elaborate?
do. Would climb that mountain. Would ride that horse.
Okay, so heads are kind of like oblong.
I mean, if you want, just make the reference image bigger and use it as a just trace over it a little bit and try to get an idea of how the shape and proportions work.
That's cheating. It's not cheating, but also.
Do you plan on selling this to anybody?
No. Would run up that hill and make daddy choke. Actually, I should probably make it facing up slightly. Welcome on in, Seth. Glad to have you. Sorry you joined to that sentence. We go shout out for Odier and Seth.
Are you?
I'm in substantial pain. Is all I'm gonna say on the matter. Phenomenal timing, I swear.
As a reminder, you don't have to draw all of Starkey. You just need to make sure it's Starkey with good hair.
Yeah, I'm just drawing the head. Starkey said it, not me. It was your message. What are you talking about?
Starkey, how dare you?
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Up in here. Here. Look, one of our mutual friends references that constantly with current job stuff, so
You're not wrong. Okay, now it's for beaks. It's a diamond.
roughly, yeah.
Okay, that actually looks like a solid beak. I'm actually learning how to do fucking art.
Yeah.
This is extremely bizarre to me. Although, like, it should probably be like, yeah, like the top beak should be. It's a pretty solid beak.
You're doing a great job.
And then, like, I need to make the bottom one just slightly shorter than the top one. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. How the fuck do I draw hair? The rest of this prompt kicked in for me.
You might need to pull up more hair references, Starkey.
It's kind of just like it flows. So enough you'll be able to live from niche, not safe for work and niche art commissions instead of whatever you went to college for. Okay, so like there's a hairline. I might reference some of those images, like some of those books you
Yeah.
you
Do you want me to pull
sold.
that up for you?
No, I got them. Okay, I got art books. Okay, how the fuck do you draw hair?
Also, from what I understand on streaming, if we want to do W, go somewhere else. Twitch shut that down.
What'd you say?
If we want to do at SFW prompts, we have to go to a different streaming service.
Yeah, we would need to go to Picardo, I think is the
Picardo?
big one.
But let's walk before we run. You know, some suggestive way to say that. I don't.
Okay. So there's a hairline.
Yes.
That's the hairline. Walk before you run, run before you run before you cock.
There we go. That's a good way to put it.
And then it's kind of just like
Does Starky have eyebrows?
yes.
Need to make sure the chest is exposed.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm drawing Fabio hair, Starky. I gotta draw the bod to go with it.
Okay.
Don't worry, it'll be perfectly safe for stream. It's not the worst thing I drew tonight. I'm pretty sure the sausage party podium is probably gonna be the worst thing I drew tonight.
How do I make believable hair? I got like Turkey's entering his cunty era. So far I do be serving something. I don't know that it's cunt.
Fabio has a very boxy face.
He really does. Strand's not brick, Starky. I know, but I'm trying to like lay out the structure of the hair. Like, cause it's kind of like down and then up, and then there's like bits back here, which presumably are like on the other side of his head. Looks like you taped 2 flags on his scalp. Okay, so the idea I think is that I just need to draw a bunch of lines. And then these are like roughly like these will basically be guides for how those lines are going to run. I'm kind of just guessing. I don't actually have a way to like to verify yes and no. So I need to make sure I'm like okay. So line work happens. Grab, make a new layer. Drink heavily to numb the pain. I need to make this layer translucent. I'm not going to try to draw the goggles with this.
Why?
Because I have no idea how to.
They're just circles.
My advice about hair is roughly outlining it like it's all just a cardboard cutout. That's kind of what I did here. At least that's what I was trying to do. Go ahead and make it slightly narrower brush. Not too narrow. Fuck. You can start filling it with tentacles. Yeah, that's kind of my idea.
So I'm not really like a SpongeBob person, but I feel like I'm drawing handsome Squidward based on what I've seen.
You know what? That's not necessarily a bad comparison, because I feel like I'm also ended up here somewhere. Let's zoom in a little. Still more. Welcome on in, James Jarvis. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Let me go shout for Jam. I'm currently trying to draw myself with good hair. That's the prompt I'm working with, and it's going. I actually have created a relatively solid beak and face base, which I'm actually incredibly proud of. It's a wonderful prompt.
Okay, let's pull up your reference.
Part of me was tempted to like use the outline of my medallion as my hair. That would be way too much effort though. Real Emotion Full English has embedding disabled and cannot be played on stream. Interesting. I did not know that you could disable embeds on a video. This is not looking bad so far, and I'm a little scared by that prospect.
Why are you scared about that? That's literally something to be excited about.
Because I'm waiting for it to go wrong.
I guess that's fair.
I will say the book you gave me about proportions though is now fucking with my head so hard. When I last visited Erratic, he gave me a book on proportions, and I started measuring my body parts against each other.
I remember this.
And I found out that my hands spread wide were almost exactly the length of my forearm. I have pianist hands. I think I also have pianist hands. You have what hands? Pianist with a T. Pianist hand. Almost a 180 arc. Yeah, I can do a 180 arc. It definitely stretches me, stretches my arm, like, hands a little bit, but... Alcohol. Sorry, I heard what I wanted to hear. The penis hands? What is this? Everything, everywhere, all at once?
Those were hot dog fingers.
There we go. God, I love that movie. It's such a good movie.
Hard agree. I just can't watch it that much because it makes me cry.
Entirely understandable. All right, we got the base going here. Yeah, if it's here's the thing. Like the first time I watched that movie, I started crying at the "Just Be Kind" speech, like Wayman's "Just Be Kind" speech, and didn't stop until the credits started. It was 30 minutes of continuous crying. It's a really good movie, though.
Wayman is best character.
Wayman is best character. I think Wayman's probably the most I've ever felt seen by a piece of media before.
Mind you, part of it is because, I love Jackie Chan's and seeing him with the fanny pack sold it just like, oh, yes. Yes, please. By the way, you're going to be drawing Starky with wings.
I'm just focused on the head right now.
Phrasing.
Shut up. God damn it. I'm too tired and a little bit too much alcohol in my system to think about what I'm saying.
Michelle Yeoh is a treasure.
Oh, Michelle Yeoh is an absolute queen. Michelle Yeoh deserved everything she got. Like, genuinely one of the most talented actresses out there. Who was the actress that played the daughter? She technically got robbed, but also.
Oh, what's her name? I'm gonna look it up. This will bother me. And then we have James Hahn, who's just in everything and is everything. Stephanie Sue, HSU. I do not know.
Yeah, no, she kind of got robbed a little bit, as she deserved Best Supporting Actress.
Oh yeah.
It ended up going to Jamie Lee Curtis for that movie. So I can't be too mad, but she definitely does. Excorious, welcome on in, Raiders. Glad to have you. Let me go shout out for Excorious. How the birds have arrived. Glad to host the birds. Let me go shout out for Excorious. We are vibing with some art. Let me go. Oh, whoopsies. Actually, I just tried to type in shout out. But yeah, how was your art? Having seen your art, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot like further into the process of learning art than where I'm at. But yeah, if you're new here, I'm StarkyMorph. I play games. Usually, play mostly indie games. And in bigger games, such as like Nintendo games, VR chat, Beat Saber at some point in the future when I get my VR stuff all figured out. Hold up a moment for the car crash in a nutshell. Want to see what I did? Drew for 10 hours. Go for it. Wait, 11 actually. Go share for it.
Oh,
I'm assuming it's in the
jeez.
Discord. 11 hours of drawings is heavy. I can't imagine doing it for that long.
It's on average. Sounds about right. I'm more interested to see what it looks like. Because I
But yeah,
mean,
no.
that's a lot. I forgot to put in.
I mostly do video games. However, I've been trying to learn art, so it's been a process. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely a little bit hit and miss. Um, the important thing is I'm always making progress. I'm definitely learning a lot. I would not be able to make this on my first time doing art at all. It's like if I remove the sketch layer, like that's pretty recognizable as being my character. I definitely like it's still like the lines are still a little bit sloppy, but you know, that's just a matter of time more than anything. My understanding of how to create art has expanded incredibly. All right, posted it. That is actually incredible. Oh my god.
Oh, I want to see.
That is amazing. Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can where do I have
Is it the owl?
No, it was just posted.
Okay. Oh,
Uh
wow.
we'll go ahead and use this for now.
Oh,
No, not
that
Discord.
shows. That is gorgeous.
That is incredible. Genuinely, that is so amazing.
Your use of light and dark is gorgeous.
I'm actually astounded. I hope I can reach this level someday. Because this is genuinely incredible. I knew you were doing some amount of like photo accurate stuff, but this is like so incredibly like, you know, you capture it so well and it like still clearly has like an amount of flair and decision like there's decisions here that are made that like clearly accentuate the like vibes. Your streams made me commit to buying a tablet for art. I'm glad. It has life, exactly. Photorealism is always impressive. It really is. Like it's
It's
dedication to like just making something look as close to life as possible is in and of itself incredibly impressive. And then to add that on top, like, you know, to be able to like kind of pick apart the specific things. I wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to photorealistic stuff like that. Because like I'm still very much in the like I don't know how lines go. How's your art going? It's going all right. We've had some hits and misses. We've had a couple prompts. This is a barbarian bear, which I tried.
it looks great. Stop
Uh,
with that.
we had a corgi chiropractor, which ended up turning into a corgi chiropractor assassin. A this prompt was a winning wiener. So I ended up drawing a dachshund, and then the one that I this is probably my best piece so far. The prompt was Big Boy Pineapple, so I drew Big the cat as pineapple as like apple cat, but for pineapple. This one might get posted to Twitter/Blue Sky. But yeah, and currently we're drawing Starky with good hair is the prompt here. So I'm slowly working through the idea of how the fuck hair works. Oh fuck, I have the I had the eraser selected. But yeah, no, that is absolutely astounding. Part of me is also like, okay, stabilization's already up to 30. I returned. What masterful artworks have you created? Uh, we've created Barbarian, Corgi, Chiropractor Assassin, award-winning wiener, Big Boy Pineapple. Those are poor things you're having fun. I'm definitely having fun. There is inherently some amount of suffering in the fun that I am having because art is hard and it makes me struggle. I love that Corgi. I'm glad. That's not really how hair works. There's room for variation, but not quite that much variation. The Corgi is actually an assassin? Yes. He's hired to assassinate all the skeletons so he can get the bones.
I like to imagine it's kind of like with Beastars, where they have that market, but that's for bones.
That's actually not a bad neckline. The process of learning art is definitely painful, but it also can be a lot of fun. I think part of the mistake here is that I've done something like up here. Actually, well, because it's, yeah. Oh god, how the fuck does hair work?
You've been doing pretty good with it so far.
Okay. So it's kind of like, so it's basically like flowy strands. The best way to draw hair is not to think of it as a single strand, but as blocks.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I've done.
Yeah,
It's
kind of
like,
just make shapes inside of it. So go to your reference real quick.
yeah.
Because what you could do to practice, Starkey, go to your reference and draw shapes over the reference where you see like individual shapes.
Okay. There's kind of like
This is a small practice thing to give you an idea of how to do it.
yeah. There's kind of like like right around here, there's like basically shadows.
Does Starkey have thick or thin eyebrows?
I usually get them thin.
Okay.
Yeah. This is why I said draw tentacles. Because part of the thing I'm also noticing is like it's erratic. Like they'll kind of like combine and diverge. I feel like this is the kind of thing where I'm like I want to really crank up the saturation or crank up the stabilization and make it thin.
We are approaching 30 minutes on the clock, everybody. 30 minutes on the clock.
Let's try stabilization 100. Adjust by speed. I feel like the stabilization setting isn't doing anything. It's supposed to be like make it trace. If you might need more time. I'm gonna be okay.
I'm annoyed, Starkey, because we're doing this. You're making me get better at myself.
You're annoyed. I'm the one who has to fucking try and draw hair, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm saving the hair for last and drawing the rest right now. I'm not stressing about it. So, how about this, Starkey? Remember, Starkey's a bird and Starkey is nanomachines, right?
Yes.
Feathers.
But that's kind of against the like the prompts.
Is it? What is feathers, but if not hair for birds?
You're not wrong, but also let him draw hair. It sucks, but it's good practice.
Hey,
It's like I don't want to be doing it, but at some point, if I want to get better as an artist, I have to like be okay with doing shit that can be annoying. Why did
I
you
mean,
choose
that
the
is fair.
Fabio hairstyle? No, why did you choose the Fabio hairstyle?
True though.
Because it looks good. I don't know. When I heard good hair, I'm like, okay, Fabio. Like that's the example of good hair. Remember when Fabio got hit by a seagull? That did happen. Wasn't it on like a roller coaster?
That's honestly really funny. I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah, that was right. It was like he was on it like for the maiden voyage of that roller coaster. And he got hit by a seagull.
If I have to ask, why was he invite? Was it like a Fabio coaster or?
I presumably he was brought in as like a promoter.
Got it.
This is definitely actually like a good practice for making me like draw longer lines and get comfortable with okay, like the idea that some things just aren't going to be perfect. Believe it or not, I can't believe it's not butter.
Starky, I think I drew something cursed again. I'm sorry.
Fabio promoted that too. Fabio promoted I can't believe it's not butter. Hello? Because like the thing with hair I'm noticing is it seems like when it's real close to the roots, like it's a lot more stable, but like as it gets further away from his head, it gets a lot more chaotic. Like these are all like relatively straight lines, then boom, it's like this way, this way, this way, this way.
You're okay if I give Starky abs, right?
Go for it. And then as it okay. StarkyMorph. I mean, I do have art of Starky as like basically barified. It was done by DA. Like when DA did commissions. It's been a bit since DA has done commission. Actually, to be fair, he's actually did a commission set recently of basically draw overs of bulges. However,
That
I
sounds like
believe
fun.
he just wrapped that up, so
Seems like a great way to practice that, though.
oh for sure. Drawovers as like a practice strike me as being like a really, really good way to like learn uh anatomy for a specific part.
Yeah.
Okay. That is vaguely hairish. I feel like I'm seeing so many fucking pixels.
How zoomed in are you?
Like whenever I like look and all I can see are the fucking pixels. Like every time I draw a line, all I can see are the pixels. They're like indicators that I've drawn the line in a way that's like not smooth.
Well, remember, you're not going to be looking at it up close.
Yeah. That's not a line that makes much sense. But like, okay, so this is actually somewhat looking like hair. It's not great, but I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. I broke the seal, unfortunately.
I think that Starky's been doing a real good job, chat. I know he's super nervous about the whole thing, but considering where I was when I started, yeah, no. And I'm really jealous of how well he could just jump into this kind of thing. He's honestly really inspiring in that manner. But anyway, don't tell him I said that.
All right, I have returned.
Welcome back.
I kind of agree. He catches up in good speed.
Don't worry about it.
What did I miss? Hello?
It's fine.
I'm grabbing the gun. What did you do?
I paid you a compliment.
You fucker! How dare you do this to me?
Yes, indeed. How dare.
Okay, and there's also some amount of just like color theory that's going on here. Like if I added color to this. Okay. Welcome on, Doodle. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. It's beautiful. Okay, we're about 40 minutes in.
Yeah, we're about 40 minutes in.
Let me go shout out for the Doodle Den. If you'd like to see a very, very talented artist who is capable of drawing fluff and big boys and also a lot more than I am, go give Doodle Den a follow. A very, very super sweet bean. Very, very talented. Hope you're doing well, doing all right. It's been a busy week, so I am vibing a little bit and in general, trying my best to, enjoy the weekend with like with somewhat lower energy than I would normally have. Okay, so if I add color here. The prompt tonight is well, the prompt for this one is Starky with good hair. So naturally, I went with a Fabio hairstyle and decided to have it flowing, which was a
And he's
terrible,
regretting
terrible
it.
mistake.
And he's regretting it immediately. That's fine. What is art but not a series of regrets that you're just like, oh, this didn't turn out nearly as bad as I thought it would?
You're not wrong, but also, why did I do this to myself? The best way to learn art. To be fair, I actually do feel like I'm learning a lot. Although I feel like I'm actually, now that I'm looking at, it's like the hair is whatever, but I'm now like re-looking at my lines for the face, and the face is actually pretty solid, which is weird to say. You know, the hair is chaotic, which there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately, but Starky, are you drawing? Welcome on, Gary, and I am. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been spending Fridays trying to learn how to do art, and it's been mixed.
It's been
I
going great.
I have literally no classical art training, like no practice with it. I not even in high school did I draw in my notebooks that much. I would draw like flowers and stuff, but not really like anything, you know, as technically demanding as like a skull or like, you know, a hair. But yeah, let me go shout out for Gary and also. If you're not following Gary and Gear, super talented artist. So yeah, this is me trying to be like, I learned by myself. Honestly though, that's incredible because your art is really, really good. Like, I cannot imagine trying to learn art and like, you know, figure out stuff like that while on my own. I feel like I would go mad. Also, I've been drinking to help numb the pain of the fact that I'm going through the art learning process.
He's honestly doing great. Ignore him.
I'm gonna complain about my own art. It's gonna happen.
Congratulations. That is another art thing. Take a drink.
All right, fine. I already learned about the art is pain process from the one vocal cover I did.
Well, apparently it didn't stick.
You know, you can always ask for help, and yes, congratulations, that's artist thing. I mean, to be fair, with because my ISP is being a little poopy doopy, so I might spend like next week might be like double Factorio, double art. And I would, you know, because Phoenix, who is my guest here, can only make it on Fridays. I'd love to do like an art co-stream with someone. I was actually considering posting about that tonight on what's it called? Blue Sky.
Please take my job. I'm only slightly good at this.
What are you talking about? Okay, no, I now I'm gonna complain at you. Where's the fucking thing that you made?
Which one?
The Starky as the bard from
Water Song?
yes.
All that
It's
stuff
so
is posted.
fucking cute.
All that
Look,
stuff is posted on your Discord.
yeah, no, but I'm gonna highlight it because it's absolutely fucking adorable. Look at it. Look at how cute this is. It's absolutely fucking adorable. Ah. Like legit, one day I did an emote for Nom, and weeks after he put it on my chat, and my brain really went, "Oh, that's cute emote. Who did it?" This is because the prompt. What was this a prompt for? I can't remember.
Game. It was a video game thing.
It was a video game. Oh,
hold on. I have it somewhere.
I think the prompt was just draw a thing of Starky, because
draw an avatar of the other person. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Because we just had you draw plain Starky for that one.
Yeah, Train Starky was last week, and
You mean Dump Truck Starky?
Dump Truck Starky. Yeah, I'm pulling that up. I can't escape it. Where did I posted that for sure? Did I not post it? Oh no, I did. Okay, I was like, I was 100% certain.
Did post Dump Trucky.
This was the last week's my attempted art. The prompt was Dump Truck Starky, and we ended up with this, which like low-key is not bad, but also it's haunted. I do appreciate that like the Starkey prompts are helping me just deal with the fact that my art is gonna be like a learning process.
It's also desensitize you from, oh no, I had to draw my Sona perfect every time.
It's like, yeah, no, you just can't do that. It's not possible to draw. Oh, that's lovely. It's not possible to draw something that's perfect. Is something that's very quickly being ingrained into my very being.
I know how much you love Starkey. I want to make sure that you can draw him without, feeling bad. Night. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night. Oh yeah, thank you, Tails, for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Also, these are like, kind of work along hours for those of you, for people who are trying to get into art. If
There's a
you're
reason why we set a time limit on what we can do.
yeah. It forces me to be like, I can't make everything perfect, but I have to make something. So I'm now erasing the guidelines I was using to try and outline the like hair. Honestly, that, you know what the smart thing to do here is probably would have been? The smart
What?
thing to do probably would have been like the brick layout, back color the background, and then use that as a guide for where the hair is supposed to go. That's like the smart way of doing things. I just didn't think about until right now.
That's fine. Okay.
This is not as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Good, because you have 13 minutes left.
I'm still a very, very long way away from ever like posting most things to public. Like, the cat pineapple is probably getting posted. But that's like that's one of the things where it's like it's enough of a meme where I can get away with posting it and being like, haha, funny. Okay. Let's go and color in, I think, the rest of the skull. I say skull. Low key, this is not as, it's not perfect, but it is pretty okay. I'm giving myself a B for this. That's the highest grade I've given myself for anything so far. 80%. Okay. My Sona does, the eyes give a little, like, it's giving a little bit like 1,000-yard stare trauma. Those eyes are giving this is fine. This, I got fucking jump scared because this chord progression is the same chord progression as All My Fellows. And it's got a piano too, so I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry I ruined this song for you, Oceano.
You've ruined a lot of songs for yourself and other people, haven't you?
Listen, it's not my fault that I know exactly enough about music theory to spot chord progressions that are similar from other songs.
Do I need to remind you about Coconut Mall?
Okay, you're not wrong. That one wasn't intentional. That one was just a result of circumstance. Okay. Now it's time for me to figure out how shade blending works. Oh, oh my God, Star! Well, thank you. Welcome on in. Thank you for the
Oh
10
wow.
biddies or 10 gift subs. Over to Tenorek, Jacob Spencer, Stan Renard, 100th Soul, Karama Panda, Hey, I'm Sylvan, Scott Lion Gaming, Minty Bo, Bernie Burr, and Hector Hopebringer. Thank you for the gift subs, you sweet being. Uh, I was going to say that I am looking at, but never mind. Welcome on to Fizz. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Um, I'm learning how to draw, and the prompt was
Starky with the good hair.
Starky with the good hair. And I think I did an okay-ish job. It's all right. I tried to make Fabio hair, so I inherently gave myself like an impossible task.
As you usually do.
I have a tendency of doing that, yes. Listen, there's a reason I have a perfectionist streak.
It's okay. I just drew on the wrong layer, so.
Oh, take a drink.
Where's my water?
But yeah, also Fizz is another super talented artist and also plays video games. So if you want to give him a follow, I highly recommend it. Also, a very, very like laid back stream. This is a skill that requires a lot of practice. It really fucking does. I started my art journey this year, actually. This is the third art stream I've ever done, and also the third time I've ever done art. And so we're making some amount of progress.
You're making plenty of progress. Do we want to pull up this? So after this, Starky, you're going to pull up the first Starky you drew and compare it to this, okay?
Okay, you're right. You're not wrong. Because where is it? Like, this was the first time I drew myself, and this was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I've been making a substantial. Jesus Christ, I have been making a substantial amount of progress. Holy fuck! Welcome on to Big Brandler. Glad to have you. Starting with the long flowing locks. Yep, exact. The fact that people are coming in and recognizing the prompt is actually like weirdly really hope inducing. Because I'm like, they know. What I've made is recognizable. Okay, going.
You're really doing a good job.
I know it's not going to settle in until I can produce something on the level of like the artists that I deeply admire, though, which is a very, very long time away.
Look, just keep at it, okay?
Yeah.
If someone like was it PewDiePie who did the 100 art challenge? If they can do it, you can do it too.
Yeah. And also now that I'm somewhat vaguely like, now that I'm an artist, but an artist in learning, AI art is hysterically bad now. It's so fucking funny. There's so many problems you can notice so quickly.
Yep.
If people weren't trying to take it seriously, it would be the funniest shit in the entire world.
I mean, here's the thing. It used to be interesting because there's a lot more. So you would put in prompts and it would be like some surrealist bullshit. But the problem is that was before they, did what their current incarnations are doing.
Okay. How do I do color blending is the question.
What, between layers?
So there's a gradient. Okay, so I guess gradient would be the term for it. Because like the top of the beak is a slightly darker blue than the rest of the beak.
Well, you can just you can just do another layer on top of it if you remember. Here an easy way to do it. Um, you know how you can mess with the opacity of layers?
Yes.
Also, Gary, and we would love tips.
You want a tip? Yes, yes, please. Thank you.
While we're waiting for Gary to type, my idea would be to mess with, basically color it on top of it and then mess with the opacity of the layer to make it see through.
Yeah. My worry is though. Sorry, I had an ad if you asked something. Um, Basically, how does gradient how do I do gradients in Clip Studio Paint? Because I'm trying to avoid like basically creating like a clear delineation between the upper and lower parts of the beak. Because like
This is
I
where
could
I am
do
not helpful, and
this.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, it's fine. To be fair, this is almost something that like specific to this tech. Like it's specific to Clip Studio Paint, which I can't remember if you use Clip Studio or if you use something else.
I do use Clip Studio, but I've mainly work in solids, so gradients not something I've actively tried before.
So an airbrush,
Ooh, airbrush could work well.
you color it and use blur. Oh, it's so good, actually. Okay. Yes, that is exactly what I was hoping for.
Thank you very much, Garion.
Thank you, Garian.
I may have given Starkey. I'm gonna fuck you up. I do apologize for that.
Listen, I've gotten saucier pieces of Starkey before, so I'm at least okay enough with that.
Okay, that's good.
You color it and use blur. Okay. Starkey got very luscious hair.
Well, yeah, it's good hair.
Every time someone says that, it does make me feel good because that is literally the prompt. It was like Starkey with good hair, and I'm like, yes, yay, me artist. Starkey with the good sauce. Okay,
What's up?
I'm trying to think of how. So it would necessarily be, and then okay, that this is. I think this is more what I'm trying to find because yeah, because it's basically by way of the fact like there might be a little dip here, but yeah, this is closer to like a what it would actually look like.
45 seconds, Starkey.
I'm using my own model as reference now. Weird because I think they're trying to go for shade stuff. All right. Low key, I am actually very happy with how this has turned out. Reminds me of a PC Master Race figure. I don't know if that's a compliment or I'm gonna take it as a compliment. I'm sure it's intended as a compliment, but it is really funny to think about.
And that is time.
I am I am quite happy with how this has turned out.
Good.
I think if there's one thing I can change that will make me is just like I zoom in on the eyes And then, oh, probably 10. So if I give the eyes life, I think.
When you pet the bird and decide to poke his beak, make sure you do so with caution.
Welcome on, Kenny Guy. Glad to have you. If I just add a little bit of, oh god, no wonder I looked like this was fine. I zoomed in, and where's the where the pupil is? Oh no! There we go. That's more like it. And then if I come to okay, never mind. That's right. That's fine. Perfect. I am actually quite happy with how this turned out.
Good.
For not knowing how to do hair, this has turned out actually exceptionally well. For a guy with a bit I don't bully him. Also, Fabio Starky, yeah. The prompt was Starky with good hair, and I'm actually incredibly happy with how many people were able to just be like, yeah, this is Starky with good hair. I'm happy. I got the happy. I'm happy, Burb.
Great job, Starky. How you feel?
I feel pretty good. I'm still definitely, there's a lot to learn, but I guess especially when you compare it against the previous version that I drew, it becomes clear how much I am learning.
Yeah.
That's such a cute model. I'm glad you like it. It was made by Falcon Trace over on Twitter. Okay, now time to save this.
Yeah.
This is Luscious Starky. Okay. Also, I'm definitely a little bit tipsy. It turns out Tequila's got hands.
And you were exhausted before you started the stream too.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Alrighty, shall we move to the wrap up?
Yes. As part of the wrap up, we also highlight artists that we feel inspire us. And one artist that is definitely a huge inspiration for me, especially like, shoot, twitter.com, Bernie. There we go. In terms of style and like character design, Bernie Burr eats up so much brain space for me. Like just I am so like enamored with his watercolor style. It is just incredible, like the amount of like form and like character variability he gets from watercolor stuff. And oh wait, is it not showing?
I don't think the page is loading.
Why are you doing this?